Hello, CGA. Thank you so much for your hard work during 2021. Last year was a year filled with change, and a lot of those changes were shaped by feedback we received from you. As we look at that feedback, there were 5 topics that really stood out: career development, commissions, recognition, staffing, and systems. Benatti and Cole were able to catch up with some of your peers. Let's see what they had to say about some of these changes.
Hey, I'm here with Mindy Dismuke, our field ops consultant. And Mindy, if you would, spend a few minutes telling us a little bit about the feedback we received regarding systems and how those will allow us to make the enhancements we made over the course of 2021.
Absolutely, Chris. So guys, the feedback that we received in 2021 was, hey, Point of Sale 2.0 definitely had some gaps. So through that feedback, we've been able to continuously make monthly enhancements to improve the overall performance of 2.0 as we're getting closer and closer to that actual migration point of becoming just a unified 2.0 system. In addition to that, we are excited to report that new iPad hardware is coming into the stores. So guys, stay tuned. You should be seeing that hardware arrive February-March timeframe.
That is fantastic. Well, thank you for your time, Mindy.
You're
I'm
welcome.
here talking with Hilda West today about a couple of programs that we had. And one that we're talking about is the Breakfast with Brad that started last year, but really kind of changed throughout the year based on some feedback given from Liz herself.
We all started in a one-to-one conversation I was able to have with Brad in one of his visits to the store. We were talking about my goal and where I wanted to go or further my career with the company. And we were talking about that it would be nice to have somebody to come from different channels and give us the opportunity to ask them questions on how to make that transition, how would it look like in a day-to-day of what they do in that role. And it was nice to see that he was able to integrate that in the Breakfast with Brad every week. It has helped me a lot and determine what path I want to take with the company. And it was just simple, like super nice to see that my voice was heard and it was put into practice.
All right, well, Central Georgia, we are still on the topic of career development and what that means to all of us. And today I've got Stephen Solis from the Warner Robins store here with us. And one of the things that came out of 2021 that really came to life was our Innovators program within the district.
Yeah, cool. So the Innovators is really a great project that, like you said, just rolled out this past year for CGA. It's got to do with a lot of different collaborations between the other assistant managers in the district, and really just helps with a lot of different skills that you wouldn't really get to hone in on as easily and as much just during the regular course of the day. So we do things like co-producing the Breakfast with Brad calls and the recognition events, which, helps with, being able to collaborate with different people through the district. And we do a lot of different project management type things in association with that. We have goals that we need to make. We have to, reach out to other people in the district to get their feedback and what they would like to hear about. And those types of skills can be really important when someone like me who is looking for another job within the company, that, you can take those skills and be able to use them in other aspects of Verizon.
Hey, I'm here with Brandon from our Vidalia retail store. And Brandon, so as we move through 2021, we got a lot of feedback with the poll survey with regards to contests and recognition. So what were some highlights with contests and recognition that got changed because of the direct feedback we got from you guys?
One of the things that took place was the monthly recognition or award program that takes place each month. We had district perks programs that they rolled out with the holiday needs and the swag matrix.
That's fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm here in the wonderful Milledgeville store talking with Jazz today around your feedback from 2021 that has made some significant changes within the organization, specifically around our payouts, which is everybody's favorite topic, right? So we had a few changes specifically around RIS. We took away the account authentication as part of our scoring model, which led to some better scores and higher incentive payouts. We also added in an activation multiplier higher than what it was before. We included a new renewal incentive multiplier to help us get paid on our upgrades. And now in 2022, we even have our data step-up multiplier.
Definitely with the different incentives that we were able to get, it allowed us to be able to change our payout. I think with giving the feedback and providing the information from the team to the company, it allowed the company to understand where we were at. And these incentives in general definitely allowed us and changed my payout completely. So definitely impacted me in a big way.
Good morning, CGA. I'm here with Ben Braswell, our Statesboro Retail Manager. And Ben, as we moved through 2021, we had our fair share of staffing issues, right? But we were able to receive really good feedback via the pulse surveys. What were some of those wins that came directly from that feedback we received?
Well, first I think it's staffing and staffing opportunities. You know, we give every employee an opportunity to move to 40 hours, giving them better benefits and giving us more time on the floor. And number two is we put together a hiring committee that really cut down the amount of time from the application to the first customer they take, which was extremely beneficial for all of us. And the third thing is my personal favorite. In December, we got an overtime bonus where you got rewarded the more you worked. So I thought that was huge.
Thank you for your time, Ben.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colin Bonatti. That was great. And thank you for those that shared and took part in making the video as well. And for the rest of you, you'll all get an opportunity to share feedback and your experiences with the changes from 2021 as well. On January 31st, the Pulse surveys line. Again, you guys are probably familiar with these, but you'll have an opportunity to not only give me feedback and your manager's feedback, but upper leadership will also get this feedback. And this will allow us to make decisions as a company to help you best do your job and serve our customers each day. Thank you again so much for an awesome 2021. I look forward to the things this team will do in 2022. Thank you guys.